Alright, let's dive into something that's been on my mind lately, and I'm guessing it's on yours too. Have you ever stopped to think about how much anxiety students carry around these days? I mean, it's not just about exams or homework anymore. It's this constant, low-level hum of stress that seems to follow them everywhere. And here's the kicker: what if we're actually teaching them to be this way? Stay with me, because this is bigger than it seems. First off, let's talk about why this matters. Anxiety in students isn't new, right? We've all felt that pre-test jitters, or the pressure to perform. But what's different now is how constant it is. It's not just before a big test or presentation, it's every day, all day. And personally, I think that's where the real problem lies. Temporary anxiety. Sure, it can even be helpful sometimes, like a little adrenaline boost. But when it becomes the norm, that's when it starts reshaping how kids think, feel, and even see the world. What makes this really interesting is how much of this anxiety is tied to external expectations. Grades, college admissions, keeping up with peers. It's like we've created a system where success is measured in stress. And here's where I get a little opinionated. I don't think this is an accident. The way we structure education, the way we talk about achievement, it all feeds into this narrative that you're either crushing it or falling behind. No wonder kids are anxious, we've basically trained them to be. But let's take a step back and think about it from a broader perspective. Anxiety isn't just a personal issue, it's a societal one. When kids grow up in a culture that values productivity over well-being, competition over collaboration, what do we expect? And this raises a deeper question: what are we really preparing them for? Is it to thrive in life, or just to survive in a system that rewards burnout? One thing that immediately stands out is how this anxiety sticks around long after graduation. It's not like flipping a switch once you leave school. That stress becomes part of who you are, shaping how you handle challenges, relationships, even your own self-worth. And what many people don't realize is that this isn't just about mental health, it's about brain health. Chronic stress can literally rewire your brain, making it harder to think clearly, stay focused, or even feel joy. That's not just a personal struggle, it's a societal loss. From my perspective, the real tragedy here is how avoidable this all seems. We know what causes this anxiety, and we know how to fix it, at least in part. But it requires us to rethink everything: how we teach, how we measure success, how we talk to kids about their futures. It's not just about reducing homework or giving more breaks, though those help. It's about shifting the entire mindset from perform to grow. Because let's be real, if we keep teaching kids that their worth is tied to their grades or their GPA, we're not just making them anxious, we're setting them up for a lifetime of it. So, here's my closing thought: what if the real lesson we should be teaching isn't how to succeed, but how to be? To be curious, to be resilient, to be kind, to themselves and others. Because at the end of the day, that's what really matters. And if we can start there, maybe, just maybe, we can turn down the volume on that constant hum of anxiety, and let kids actually enjoy the journey. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on this.